LC, Redline Monitor. Go ahead. Redline Monitor and Event Table are in the correct configuration for terminal count.
Roger.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. The NROL-33 mission is dedicated to Lowell L. Shell. Lowell dedicated more than 17 years of his life to supporting NRO launches. Born in 1964 and raised in Alberta, Alabama, Lowell had a distinguished 20-year Air Force career before retiring as a Master Sergeant here at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. He spent the first 11 years of his career in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and arrived at the Cape in 1995. Lowell quickly became a highly respected operations controller and technician. He supported over 21 NRO launches as well as multiple commercial launches. Lowell provided direct launch-based support for numerous multi-million-dollar satellite systems, and in doing so advanced our national security interests and helped preserve critical intelligence capabilities. Lowell will be greatly missed and will be remembered as an expert in his field, a superb project leader, and most importantly, a good friend.
Launch on time, verified.
Roger.
LC, RCN1.
Go ahead.
We have a LWP time of 13:30 Zulu.
Roger. SCLC.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We are currently inside our 10-minute built-in hold. Our liftoff time was slightly adjusted due to a COLA closure. COLAs, or collision avoidance, are used to reduce the probability of the rocket getting too close to objects already in orbit. This has allowed Launch Conductor Doug Lebo additional time to address last-minute tasks. However, at this point, we remain on schedule for launch at 9:09 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is Atlas Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We remain in the planned 10-minute hold as preparations for the launch continue. Launch Conductor Doug Lebo will poll the launch team in a few moments for the final go to resume the launch countdown. 27 engineers and managers will be polled for system status and readiness to proceed with the launch. This is the final status check before launch for all Atlas vehicle systems, ground systems, the spacecraft, and the U.S. Air Force Eastern Range. The readiness poll includes hydraulics, pad water deluge system, electrical systems, pneumatics, propulsion systems, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Launch Conductor Doug Lebo performs the final polling of the team.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas systems, propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
Water.
Go.
Sensor systems, propulsion.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Has gas.
Go.
Electrical systems, airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
Instrumentation.
Go.
COM.
Go.
Timer.
Go.
GCQ.
Go.
Umbilicals.
Go.
ECS.
Go.
Redline monitor.
Go.
Quality.
Go.
Op safety manager.
Go.
ULA safety officer.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer. VSE
Go.
channel 1, Roger. Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Clear to proceed.
Launch director.
The launch vehicle is ready to launch.
Mission director.
You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with the count. T0 is planned for 13:09 Zulu. Set count to start at 13:05 Zulu.
Roger. T0 is set
Polling
for
is complete,
13:09.
and the launch team has given the go for launch. The countdown will resume approximately 2 minutes from now. From T-minus 4 minutes until launch, you'll be listening to Launch Conductor Doug Lebo and his team performing the final steps in the countdown procedure. At T-minus 3 minutes, the team will secure Atlas LO2 topping. At T-minus 2 minutes, the team will transfer Atlas and Centaur stages from ground facility power to internal battery power. At T-minus 1 minute 55 seconds, the team will command the launch sequencer to start, followed shortly by securing the Centaur LH2 and LO2 topping activities. At T-minus 1 minute 40 seconds, the team will command the flight control system to launch enable and arm the flight termination system. At T-minus 40 seconds, the Atlas tanks will be verified at flight pressures, followed with verification of the Centaur tank pressures at T-minus 30 seconds. A final status check of Atlas, Centaur, and NROL-33 readiness is conducted at T-minus 25 seconds. At T-minus 3 seconds, the RD-180 main engine is started.
On my mark, time will be T-minus 4 minutes and counting. 3, 2, 1, mark. T-minus 4 minutes and counting.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and counting. The countdown clock is resumed and we are go for launch at 9:09 a.m. Eastern Time.
Three minutes.
Securing LO2 topping.
Atlas tanks to flight pressure. 250.
FTS internal.
T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and counting. The countdown is on track as we proceed toward T0. Once the rocket lifts off, it takes 80 seconds to reach Mach 1, or the speed of sound.
Two minutes.
Vehicle internal.
Launch sequencer start.
150.
Securing Centaur LH2.
Securing Centaur LO2.
140.
FCS launch enable.
FTS armed.
130.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds, and counting. The launch vehicle, payload, ground systems, and eastern range are go for launch.
Orca's armed.
FCS count started.
$110.
Vent valves locked.
One minute.
Rock.
T-minus 1 minute and counting.
Stand by. Range green.
Copy that.
$40.
Stable at step 3.
$25.
Status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur. Go L-33.
20. 15. 10.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We have Atlas ignition. 2, 1. And liftoff. We have liftoff of the Atlas V rocket carrying the NROL-33 payload for the National Reconnaissance Office.
MLP. Pump speeds, injector pressures look good. Pitch yaw
You are
roll
hearing the
program
voice
has
of
begun.
Marty
Body rates
Malinowski
look
providing
good.
launch vehicle ascent data. Let's listen in for mission progress.
Booster PU is now gone to closed loop control. Is requesting a mixture ratio adjustment. Engine response looks good. Pump speeds are good. Injector pressures are within band. Pitch program's complete. Now flying to zero angle attack phase of flight. Body rates continue to look good. Booster engine performance is nominal. Mach 1. Max Q. Booster has throttled back, right on schedule. Engine response looks good. Body rates continue to look good. Current altitude is 10.5 miles, downrange distance 5 miles, current velocity 19,720 miles per hour. Range track shows the vehicle making good progress right down the middle of the range. Centaur tank pressures are being reduced as planned. Vent down is complete. Closed loop steering has been enabled. Some minor body rates being nulled out. Booster engine continues to perform well. Pump speeds are in band. Injector pressures are as well. And we've had our RCS pyro valve firing. That system's pressurizing to flight levels. Performance looks good. Currently accelerating smoothly at 3.4 Gs. And booster is throttled down again, right on schedule. Response looks good. Continue to accelerate smoothly at 4.5 Gs. Current altitude is 48 miles, downrange distance 116 miles. Current velocity is 8,300 miles per hour. Boost phase cool down is underway. Pogo pyro vent has been fired. And we've begun to throttle for BECO. Boost phase cool down is complete. We have BECO. Engine shutdown looks good. We have retros and stage separation. Looks like a clean SEP. We have LOX and fuel pre-start on the NROL-10. The RCS GN2 purge firing is underway. We have ignition and full thrust on the NROL-10. Coming up on payload fairing jettison. We have indication of good brake wears for the payload fairing.
We've just seen the successful liftoff and completion of early milestones for today's flight. I'd like to thank Marty Malinowski for his contributions to today's broadcast. For more information on the Atlas V, please visit www.ulalaunch.com. We'll conclude today's broadcast with another look at the liftoff of the Atlas V NROL-33 mission. I'm Dylan Rice. On behalf of the entire launch team, thanks for joining us and have a great day. We have Atlas ignition. 2, 1, and liftoff. We have liftoff of the Atlas V rocket carrying the NROL-33 payload for the National Reconnaissance Office.
MLP. Pump speeds, injector pressures look good. Pitch yaw
You are
roll
hearing the
program
voice
has
of
begun.
Ryan
Body rates
Malinowski
look
providing
good.
launch vehicle ascent data. Let's listen in for mission progress.
Booster PU has now gone to closed loop control. Is requesting a mixture ratio adjustment. Engine response looks good. Pump speeds are good. Injector pressures are within band.